What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Elisa Doing It My Way. I'm your girl, Elisa. Oh, y'all. What I want to talk about this evening. Today, I went to go get a pedicure. And I met a lady from New Jersey, which was surprising. We started talking. She actually moved to Texas maybe a few months after I did. And we were in the nail shop, you know, having a nice conversation. Miss in Jersey, both of us, you know, and she got a call from someone on her phone. I believe it was a friend or a neighbor of her daughter, and her daughter also lives here in Texas. Her daughter apparently has her own apartment that she shares with her boyfriend and 2 children. The caller told her, I think the caller said something about, you need to go and get Jasmine. He beat her up. He beat her up, and the lady jumped up and started panicking. She was trying to reach her daughter on FaceTime. The daughter wouldn't pick up. She called Jasmine back, and Jasmine told this lady, not Jasmine, Jasmine is the daughter's name, forgive me. She called whoever the friend was. I can't think of the friend's name. I think the friend was Kathy, but she called Kathy back, and Kathy told her that the daughter got into an argument with the boyfriend, and the boyfriend busted her lip and choked her, and she ended up having a seizure or something like that. So, like I said, this lady is frantic, and she's calling her daughter. The daughter is not picking up, so she calls the police, and she didn't really know what to do. She called the police because she got to the nail shop by Uber, I believe. She said she didn't have a car, and the daughter lives some distance away. So she calls the police to send them to the daughter's house. So, trying to remember how this goes, y'all. It happened like so quick. I'm not sure if the daughter picked up the phone before the police got there or after the police got there. But anyway, the police were called to her daughter's house, and they were talking with the daughter. She kept calling while the police were there, FaceTime, and the daughter, like, just the excuses that she was giving her, it's just like it just didn't really make sense. But from what I overheard, like I said, the phone was on speaker. From what I can hear, they sent the boyfriend outside, and they were trying to see if Jasmine wanted to get dropped off with her daughter, her little daughter that was there to the mom. And her excuse was that her son, which I think is like a newborn, wasn't at home. He was with the other grandmother. And she was afraid that if she left, the other grandmother wouldn't bring the son back. Now, this lady, her name is Betty, I'm sorry, by the way, was begging her daughter to leave with the cops. I don't know, my light just went out, y'all. Hopefully y'all can still see me. Was begging her daughter to leave with the cops, and she just like refused to leave. And that was it. Like, the daughter kept basically like disconnecting the call. To make a long story short, the cops left. So she called her daughter back, and she could hear the guy in the background, like he was back in the house. And she got like scared again, angry again. She called the police again, and they connected her to the officers who had went to the daughter's house. Now, the officer was saying basically their hands are tied, that there really wasn't anything that they can do because the daughter, Jasmine, didn't really let on that anything was happening. But you could see that this girl had like a busted lip, and that she had been in an altercation. And Betty was just like screaming at the top of her lungs at the police, and they didn't yell back. They, you know, they understood her pain. And being that we're both from Jersey, they said that that's how the law works out here. That the only way that they would be able to arrest him is if the daughter said that such and such took place. And they said even after that, they would have to call down to the district attorney's office to get permission if they could arrest him or not. What type of shit is that? Like, I don't get that. What type of shit is that? If this was back in Jersey, they would have took his ass away in handcuffs. They would have took him away. But they did tell Betty that she can call the precinct at any time, that she's concerned about her daughter's welfare, and they will in fact send the police over there. And that's what she did again. Once she heard that he was back in the house, she called the police again, and they in fact sent another car over to the daughter's house. I guess by this time things had calmed down or whatever, but it just like, I'm just like in shock. Like, I've never seen nothing like this in my life. Like, you have somebody calling for a domestic violence situation, and the cops go and they let the person, the guy, go outside to walk it off. No wonder why you hear so many stories in the South about women ending up dead because their boyfriends killed them and their children or something like that. And Betty was so angry and hurt, and all she could do was cry. You know, I tried to console her the best way that I could, you know. Like, what do you do? I'm losing my voice, y'all. Because I'm just really like, okay, y'all, I'm back. My camera done stopped recording. My light stopped working. Like, what in the world is going on here? I'm trying to remember where I left off, but yeah, I was trying to console her like the best way that I could. But it's like, what's a parent to do? You're reaching out for help. She said the girl's father isn't worth a damn. You know, she comes from a small family herself, and it was really, you know, no, but she's really alone, you know, with her daughter. And it's like, I never could understand, but I guess everybody has a reason for doing what they do. For me, it just triggers some kind of childhood trauma, because I remember my mother going through that, you know, being abused, and I'm a little girl and hearing the punching and everything like that. But just the anguish that this lady was going through is, I don't know. What would you guys do if that was your child? A beautiful girl. She showed me pictures of the girl, a beautiful girl. Of course, he looked like E.T., you know, it's always that way. I don't know why these girls don't understand their worth. Don't know if she's afraid. She doesn't really have to be afraid because she has somewhere to go. Like, she doesn't have to stay, you know, with him. But I guess you never can tell what's going through somebody's mind when that's happening to them. I know if it was my child, like I told her, oh, he wanna act like a nigga, so I would introduce him to a real nigga. And I hope you two don't take my video down for the use of that word, but he wanted to be a gangster, so I would show him some real gangsters. But that's all I wanted to share with you guys. It's like, Texas is a whole nother, I gotta get myself back home. And Betty said she wanted to go back to Jersey as well. And hopefully her daughter and grandchildren will follow along. But that's my video for tonight, guys. I just wanted to share that with you, that how the laws are so different depending on the state that you're in. Like I said, had this had been New York or New Jersey, it wouldn't have mattered if she pressed charges or not, because the state would have picked it up. Been there, done that already. But anyway, guys, oh, guess what I got? Another smoothie. Y'all, I've been addicted to these things. I think it has spinach, lemon, and ginger with pineapple in it. Ever since that video I took y'all to Smoothie King, I've been having these things like every other day. But I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you to all those who have subscribed. If you like what you're hearing so far, please consider subscribing. Please leave some comments. I love interacting with everyone. And turn on your notification bell so you'll know whenever I upload a video. Thank you for stopping by, Elisa, doing it my way. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.